top of that right there.
No, bro, it's crazy.
Picking it up, the voices, that's all you need.
Bro, I already done hit record.
Oh, we
You forget me? But, man, it's better to the back. That's why I'm like, because I'm pressed, like, as I'm sitting, I'm like, wait, hold the fuck on. I'm like, this right here is the, like,
this is it.
Even that one, that 85 South show one that I watched, like, that's exactly how he do it. Like, it's just him on there and then his homeboy, like, he got his homies and shit just in the background, like, doing the behind the scenes shit.
Like, hell yeah. And I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I really don't even need the headphones. As long as the motherfucker talk towards the mic, I can take a chance with the sound. Just in trusting that it's gonna pick up how it's gonna pick up.
I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that bitch gonna pick up the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, the headphones just the.
That's a good mic.
Dog, yeah.
I ain't picking it up. What I need to do is I need to go on Amazon and need to get you one of those sound barriers for the mic.
Oh yeah, the thing to put over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be one I have to do later down the line. But
I mean that's
the way this shit moving. Nah, cause I thought I wasn't gonna be able to stream or nothing until a little bit. Like I thought I have to do just the shorts for a little minute and then later down the line be able to go live and actually stream. But it's actually gonna move a little bit quicker to where like I think by the end of this week I'll be able to go live on YouTube at the very least.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that
I'll send my wife your channel too. I'll have her follow you as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
I have a couple burner accounts on YouTube and shit, which is funny because I actually followed you off of them.
That'd be bro. This gotta be Chris. I'm like, this one of the two.
Yep. That's me. I be leaving some mean ass comments on people's shit.
I about figured. Yep. Sounds about right.
YouTube guidelines, man. You go ahead and get rid of me. I got backups.
I got about 3 or 4, and it's crazy too.
I got like 3 or 4 of these bitches.
No, for real. I ain't even realize.
Emails.
I think I got a couple. I could make a couple of my damn self and just follow from there just to speed this shit up.
I mean, you could, yeah, but then you got to think about like the demographics because if you follow yourself, then you ain't reaching nobody.
Yeah, I mean, shit, only 3 followers. I mean, that's a.
Because I mean, if we get my wife on there, then she got followers, so you'll be recommended through her followers.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh snap! I got a comment on my one from the day. I don't know how they telling me they ain't got no views if I got 3 likes and a comment, but fuck it, I ain't gonna ask no questions.
Just go take lessons.
The one thing that's been getting on my nerve with this shit is having to try to dispute the copyright attempts, because under the Fair Use Act it says that if you're doing a review. Or like a music review, then you safe. I'm like, I don't even understand why I gotta go through the process of fucking getting this shit reviewed.
Maybe maybe it's under the posting they have like some shit that says you have to describe the video like in your description.
Oh, yeah.
As a music review versus it just being like open discussion or music just like as a cold topic. Then again, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's one of them things, man. Yeah, this don't make no sense. Yeah, I ain't even gonna worry about it.
No, what I was saying though was like people that be telling like the people that my kid's sick and they be fucking losing their minds about it. You really you stressing yourself into a heart attack, man. Because like kids get sick, that's what they do. You know what I mean? Like they don't come into this world fucking with the Superman symbol on their chest. Like they just immune to everything. That's not the way it
Oh,
works.
you got some motherfucking nerve. Now that you done found you a level of calmness with this shit, you gonna start tipping your nose.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly how. Soon as motherfuckers find a little state of clarity, they get bougie in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
You don't tip your damn nose down, man. It's the same regard. Just take they instead of they health, just replace their health with their future, and that's you.
I never had an issue with like, oh, he needs help right now. Immediately, oh my God, he's sick. When it's just a little cough, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had that jump to urgency with it. But then there's certain times where it's like, okay, this is one of those times where we need to get professional fucking help. You dig? So I'm not like denying the fact that there are those urgent times. There will always be, but to treat every time like it's an urgent time is absolutely energy draining.
I know for sure. What I'm saying is, your energy is just shifting in a different direction rather than it being the health of them being just sick or not. Like that's why I use the example. Like yours is the like, what is your life gonna be? Like, how is this gonna turn out? What type of father am I gonna be? Like, you have that same level of panic. I mean, that same level of worry and thought. It's just yours is with the overall future rather than just the immediate. They got a cold or they sick right now. But it's the same thing. It's just just two different aspects of the parenthood.
Yeah, we're just looking at it like, I'm looking at it more of the sick aspect because people be looking at it as, oh, my kid got sick or kid got sick. Why are they getting sick? Oh my God! It's like, why are you even questioning it? Like, is it that complex for you to understand that a brand new human being that's being introduced to all of these pathogens and shit is gonna get sick? Like, is it that wild to you to think that that happens? Like, because that's logic. That happens. Now, what you do after that is completely on you. But
Yeah, I gotta hold your feet to the fire on this one, bro.
To sit there and act surprised that your kid got sick is crazy. Like,
kids
get sick.
I ain't gonna care, bro. I gotta hold your feet to the fire with this one. Because exactly what you describe it is exactly what you done did. It's been in the realm of other aspects of parenting aside from just being sick. Like, but what you describe it as it's not in the realm of sick.
Yeah, no, like, see, but that's what I'm saying. We talking about sick right now. We're not talking about if
he said that's different.
We're not talking about other shit.
No, it's all the same. It's all in the same real because it comes from the same place, bro. It comes from just a level of urgency and care for your kid. Like, shit, I damn near even be willing to bet that
you did
shit. Oh no, I'm good. You damn near probably worry about the future and how you gonna turn out as a father, probably just as much as the same parent that you talking about with the sickness of the kid. Like, y'all wanted the same, it just all come from the love and care of your child. And there's been some shit that's new.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's like, it could be the same realm with, like, if you replace the sick with just crime. Like, a motherfucker could come back with you with that same one. Like,
ass kid.
Yeah, like, did you not had no understanding? Like, this is what babies do. Like, this is what you did. Like, you feel me? But it all just comes from that level of, like, love this is, bro, you completed life journey. Like, you brought life into the world, bro.
Yeah, I beat final boss, man.
Yeah, and with that though, it come a whole new world of the unknown. So it's like
I'm on that secret level of Mario World now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more like it's exactly like you said. Like you go to McDonald's and you order from that secret menu. Yeah, you get that Big Mac with the extra patty on it, or you had them make you a grilled cheese sandwich along with your meal. But it's like, hey, bro, I think it all just comes from a level of care and shit, fear of the unknown. But not even necessarily fear, just that wanting to speed this unknown process up so I can have some knowing. But it's like a part of that process. But y'all both wanting the same.
Yeah, what yeah, no, I be looking at it more different because the only thing I think about is like where you're exerting your energy. So if you exerting your energy into some shit that you know is inevitable, it's like why put in all that extra stress and extra bullshit just because you know You knew this was gonna be the outcome. You knew this was gonna happen. So to sit there and be like, I never like, oh my god, why are you up in arms right now? Relax, it's okay, everything's fine, but you still tripping. You still over here having a fucking heyday about shit you knew was gonna happen.
Cyberblood your ass.
Like, I don't know, but being like with being sick, it's just like it happens. It just happens. Like that's just what. That's just.
Actually, no, I can take it even further. I say theirs make more sense because it's an immediate detriment to the health of this child. With yours, you think about some shit 5 to 10 years from now. They dealing with a sick motherfucker right in their face at the moment. So in actuality, when we really break this shit down, you're the one that's tripping.
Maybe I am tripping.
Okay.
I guess maybe I handle it a lot calmer. Like I'm not.
It's just like when the things that we able to handle calmer and they panic about, and the shit that we panic about, or you panic about, and she able to be calm about, it's that give and take of.
Because like I'll keep it a bean, bro. Like shit, it's my wife. She totally is the one that has that like urgency. Like you know what I'm saying. But for me, I'm just sitting back like, hey, we gotta relax. Like you can't come into this tripping like crazy. Like it's okay. He's fine. Like he's breathing. He's crying. But he's breathing, all right. So we're get a pediatric on the phone. You know, get him an appointment. Get him in there as soon as possible, and everything will be okay. If we can't calm him down soon enough, we'll take him to the emergency room.
See, yeah, bro, I feel you.
You just gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, like, bro. What we up against is a maternal instinct versus just the confidence that everything gonna be all right. So all that shit you saying sound good, but she looking at a sick ass baby. So really don't matter shit you talking about unless it result in some immediate ramifications of the sickness that this baby got, or going to go get to a professional. So it's like it ain't all that to say. It ain't shit that can calm that down until the results come about. Like it's just like with shit. We replaced even with our own parents or whoever. Like I know your situation a little different, but like. Just whoever was that maternal one that had that protection over you. Like, it's a level of like, shit. Fuck what you talking about. We got to make sure this is straight. Like, especially with it being y'all first kid. It's a newborn. Like, the context of it is what humanized the situation a little bit more. Where it's like, it's a normal reaction for real. Especially when it comes to a mother and our kid, especially that first one.
Oh, yeah.
It is nothing that you about to be able. I can only imagine, because I used to have like throat issues and shit when I was a kid. I can only imagine how my mama used to be tripping, or that level of urgency she had to figure out what it is.
Like, I'll throw myself under the bus real quick. I'll go ahead and bury myself.
That's all accountability. That's all it really is.
Because began, like, so he, at first, his first like 2 months of life, he was normal as shit, like breathing normal, didn't snore, you know what I mean? Like didn't have that like wheezy snore. Like, it was, I don't know. But then he started having like getting this sinusy, sniffly shit, like bubbly.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? So like I was trying to do the booger fucking whatever that thing is, and
the syringe.
The vacuum thing. So I have this. I got this like fucking $200 like vacuum sucker, whatever. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm telling you, man. When I get sick, I'm gonna use that.
Mine as well for $200.
Yeah. So like, she ended up using that thing, and it would help him for a good like 30 minutes. But when he was asleep, all that congestion built
back up. Yeah. Start up. Yeah.
And so he would start like breathing funny as shit, man. It had me panic and worried. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna just stop breathing, like because he's so plugged up that like I had to stay awake and
now pause right here. Pause right here. But what you just did in this moment, you just humanized. Not even that.
Go ahead.
You humanizing your woman. Just with putting yourself in that mind frame of like, okay, where she at right now with our mind frame, you was able to think on it and find a moment to where you was in that same situation.
Yeah.
That's humanizing your woman. That's the that there is the essence of what's gonna get you. Like that was just real dope to see. I just wanted you to sit there for a second. Cause that was that was everything.
But like he did too, and I'm like, she been taking care of him all day, right?
Right.
I was at work, so I'd be working all day. So she's tired. I know her job is fucking 1,000 times harder than my job.
Right.
My job is a vacation in comparison.
Okay.
So like, I get home. She's been dealing with baby all day. So by the time it's bedtime, she's ready to be put the fuck out. She's ready to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, she can't get him to sleep. I end up getting him to sleep. She's
Right.
sleeping. I go lay down, and then I have that thought, like, because I'm hearing him breathing and shit, and then I have that, like, oh shit, maybe I need to be up and, like, tending to him, like, making sure he's good.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't even know. Like, he woke up periodically through the night, but she had no clue.
Mm.
The next morning, around like 7 o'clock, she wakes up. I'm still awake, and she's like, "How long you been up?" I'm like, "I haven't been in bed. I've been up all night long."
Right.
And then she was like, "Go to bed. Like, get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine." I'm like, I gotta get
Tag me in.
Right. I was like, but sad part is I gotta be at work in 2 hours, so I don't really see a point. It's probably gonna piss me off. Just get a little bit of sleep and then wake up. That's just gonna hurt my feelings. So I'm
You's a goddamn Grinch. What type of motherfucker turned down a 2-hour nap? It's just like you a phone, man. The human body is a phone.
To fall asleep, so I'm gonna definitely be. Just,
bro, if you put your phone on the charger for an hour, your phone is gonna come back with more energy than it had.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a phone.
We are though. We human phones, bro. If you sleep, our charger is sleep. If you put this motherfucker on the charger for 30 minutes or an hour, you go have an improvement. Whether before over the forehead.
I might have had an improvement, maybe, possibly, but I don't know. The world will never know, man. It's one of those.
I feel it, man.
How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world will never know.
It's just 6. And you know it's crazy. I think that somebody actually tried to do a.
1, 2, 3, and then crunch, bro.
I feel like I remember like an actual thing where somebody tried to find out like how many it actually was. I could be meshing some memories together, but I don't know why the number 247 come to my head. I feel like back then, like it was. That's a rabbit hole. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna look this up because I almost remember it like it was a thing of like trying to actually find out like okay, how many licks does it actually take? Sound like a real quick way to get lockjaw, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gonna fuck around and dislocate your damn jaw muscles trying to do that shit.
You're gonna find out the hard way.
Yeah, no, for real. Them was the best sucker though, looking back. That was definitely the best ones.
Yeah, they was pretty good.
That was the only way they was able to make that Tootsie Roll shit work. They really had faith in that shit back then. Like they was really trying to get that off. We're gonna make it its own candy. And we're gonna make it in a sucker where at the end you get this.
But the thing is though, is like I don't know. So like Tootsie Pop, those things, and the Blow Pop. Blow Pops were better than Tootsie Roll any day. The one with the gum in the middle.
No, that gum only lasted 5 seconds. I'll take the Tootsie Pop. Just because at the very least, this is a piece of candy I'm about to be able to eat. This fucking gum, I'm gonna have to spit this shit out in 5 seconds. Like this, truth be told, the candy, it take the saliva longer to dissolve the actual sugar in the melted sucker than that goddamn gum. Like the sucker is gonna last longer than the gum. It's gonna take you longer to dissolve that down and eat that than it is the actual gum. Even with that damn Tootsie Roll being discussed, like that was a real level of confidence. Like for it to only work in the sucker, like because by itself is disgusting. Even with like the sucker is the only thing that make it halfway tolerable. Like yeah, they really put that was
finished it.
What?
I love how we went from like babies to fucking suckers, man. This conversation.
Duality. Duality of conversation. Oh yeah, I told you it was gonna be done by the time you got back over here.
I've been wanting to do this.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, it was so fulfilling putting that last piece in the puzzle.
I bet.
Like that shit was everything. But yeah, that's top 5 hardest ones I done did so far. Like it was another reflection one that I did where it was like just a yellow and blue building, and that one was hard as fuck. It was like the water was clear, so it was like it looked the exact same on both sides. It was almost like a mirror. Like that one was probably the hardest I did, but yeah, this one here is definitely in the top 5.
Yeah, this one was hard as fuck. Like not like in a difficulty level, but
yeah,
I mean, kind of get that too, but in a visual aspect.
Mm-hmm. I definitely it's almost like a book, like being able to do these puzzles or whatever. You drop something?
Yeah, you dropped a cherry.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
thank
you. Yeah, smoking on the carpet.
Oh shit!
Wasn't trying to have a fucking burn hole in the carpet, man.
Yeah, not another one.
Start a fire or some shit.
Nah, this cheap ass goddamn carpet. The moisture underneath it'll probably put the fire out quicker than the extinguisher. Speaking of which, I don't think it's no extinguisher in the hallway.
Nah, I've never seen one. But then again, I'm never looking.
Yeah, it ain't that. No, well, I guess you'll look patio. Yeah, the fire come about, just get out.
Yeah, you got a screen door for a reason.
Yeah, I'm thinking in the aspect of like trying to put it out rather than get out. Got too heroic for my own good just now.
Yeah, you're gonna be on downfall now.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, I ain't even gonna overthink this one. I'm just straight gonna hit upload on this shit.
Oh yeah. Plus, when I got this shit, it fucked me up so much. I went to go take a dab out of it, didn't realize there was tape over it. Yeah, what fucked me up even more was why the hell they put tape over this shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get that one.
Like, this is wax. You shouldn't be putting tape. Like, and it's not tape where the center is not sticky and just the outside is. It's not. This whole motherfucking thing is sticky.
Oh, it's that double-sided. Yeah.
Not even double-sided.
Oh, it's just sticky on that one. Yeah, I don't get that.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, but I don't understand wax. It's one of them ones. I understand it, but it's the same. Well, I guess it's a
like it's hard stuff for me.
Yeah. Like I understand it. It's just man, I don't want to have to do this shit every 15 minutes. Because it's like unless you about to go like right to sleep, it wear off too quick for me. Whereas like you can get like at the 15 minutes is probably exaggerating. Like you can get a good maybe 30-minute like feeling it like it's almost like crack. Like this shit hits so hard and so intense once you smoke it, it's only gonna last for about a good 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker do it. Yeah, it's same shit you could say about it though. You could say about the actual flower aspect of it, where it's like that Libra scale of it, where the pros and cons of each side. So I definitely get it.
Because to me, like, wax is it's been something that I've always been smoking on, like, since Cali, really.
Yeah. And then see too, by being just in two, splitting the difference with being from two places that's very, very known, but like throughout the country for having like probably the top 5, both being top 5 in the country. I feel like when it comes to weed, with California and Michigan, so it's like it's a different level of tolerance we naturally gonna have. Because it was a period where the edibles I was real heavy on. Like the weed syrup, that was really my replacement for actual lean, for real. So it's like we get to a point where just by the level of how good we got it with California and Michigan, where your tolerance may get to a point where just the flower itself, or wherever you started from, you gonna 9 times out of 10 graduate to a different level of weed, whether it be concentrate, edible, or just the flower itself and increasing the quality of it. But yeah, it's one of the ones that really ain't nowhere around.
Nah, you ain't lying. I started smoking weed so young, and man, at the time, man, it was like I was smoking zips and I wasn't doing shit. So
Yeah.
I got introduced to wax.
Yeah, really, I ain't gonna lie. It's really, it's damn near what you describing is almost how the all the motherfuckers got me on cigarettes. We was smoking weed and they was like, hit this, it's gonna enhance the weed high. And it's like once you smoking young as hell, you already the shit that you smoking, whether you smoking some strong, some mid, or in between, that shit is gonna hit you like a wrecking ball regardless. Cause you so goddamn young. That's why I always tell people when people say the weed used to be so much better. I'm like, it was to a degree, but not to the extent that you're saying. Because at the end of the day, we still was kids that was smoking. So it's like, you could have gave us some Purple Reggie and that shit it would have seemed like some games.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So it's like
Man, that made me want to watch Half Baked, was it?
Yep, hell yeah. Okay.
Because for real, like, the shit that they pulled out and was rolling up in that shitty roll job.
Yeah. Shit was trash.
That
shit was terrible.
Funk as fuck. But as kids, nah, that was the pack.
For real. That shit, that was real wild to them. And then too, even when you just look at it from like the aspect of like where we done graduated to, like we really blessed with this shit. Like it's really a level of like social media aspect with the weed to where like how like the effects of social media people just now starting to see, like maybe now that we 10 plus years removed from it, like it's gonna be that same thing with like with weed, with our concentrates and like even with like pens and shit like that. Like we not about to know like we the first generation that's able to smoke this shit to this degree. So it's like the real, like how they just not finding out like the indica and sativa, like scientists is able to prove that like the effects of it aren't as strong as it's being sold as. Like some of the, it's more placebo than it is what's actually in the weed. Like a scientist even said it, like just to, long story short, like it's no weed that's you're gonna smoke it and you just be up and like just be up moving around like Adderall. Like the effects of weed are gonna always be the effects of weed. It's just certain strains can venture away from it to where you can get a certain reaction to it that's an extent of something that can give you like some energy or have your brain moving around that's not like just all the way just relaxing, just couch sunken. But like, yeah, it's done got to a degree where like people is looking for sativas expecting it to do what Adderall do. Whereas like, it ain't no weed that's gonna do a 180 to what weed naturally do itself. Like it's always been a sleepy, hungry, funny kind of thing. So it's like it can venture away from it to an extent, but it's no weed that's gonna do a 180 of that shit.
Nah, not at all. You ain't got no weed that's called fucking wake up.
Exactly. You feel me? Like even in How High, that was the perfect in the beginning of How High with Silas. That was the perfect representation of it, where he had all the different weeds listed out. Like what he needs, sleepy, limp dick. Here we go. Will this fix my erection problems? No, but it'll make you forget about your erection problems. Take 2, get at me in the morning. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't none of this shit gonna fit. Like, it's just an extent.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do shit. It's just gonna make you forget about it.
Yeah, it's a certain level of it. It's a certain extent to the promised land that this shit gonna get you, but it's not gonna cure none of that shit.
Bro, we already just like rattled off 2 fucking iconic ass movies.
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't one of those playing in the background right now?
Copyright.
Fuck.
Hell yeah, that's why I got this goddamn Brazilian jazz player.
I mean, I ain't complaining.
I'm scared they're gonna copyright this shit. Low key, now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, but if you go ahead and point it out, they might.
Man, no, low key as hell.
They're gonna be like, oh, now you say it.
You know, now that you say that, they probably got some shit in the system. When you say the word, when you say certain words, it just a certain trigger. Something start paying attention.
Right? They just clip
Mm-hmm.
this little section so now I can investigate why you said that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. I edit the volume out of this shit if I got to. I mean, I edit the music out.
Right.
But yeah, that's the one thing that I've been peeping with this. Like it's a real I'm learning it's a real challenge for really for content creators because it's a certain level of like this type of content that can make it just so much easier and that can make it such a more fast track to just viewers. You can't because of copyright. Like it'll be so much easier to just play some music that people familiar with in the background, or when we do have a stream going on, the actual visual tip, like just to have a movie or some music videos that people know. But it's like, yeah, the way this monetization set up and these portions of pennies that we giving y'all, you can't include none of our shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that's a whole other that's a whole video of itself. Like, you would think for the crubs that a motherfucker is getting as far as like, just based off what they making versus what the content creator make, you would think that would be because of the looseness of the copyright rules and laws that they have in place. Like,
you think, but I don't understand how copyright is what's it called? What am I trying to say? I don't understand how copyright is being used in an instance like this. So there's nothing that we're doing that's like we're trying to say that this is our music, this is us playing this stuff. We're not taking credit for anything that's going on with the background.
right?
All we're doing is talking over it. So, where in copyright law does it say that a person who is not taking credit for any work that's being played is considered copyright? It doesn't make goddamn sense.
But the monetization of the app for content creators is what makes it murky. I feel like. I think it's the aspect of since we're able to monetize this and make money off of it, even without using their copyright as a means to try to monetize, just by being something that's a part of it, depending on the specifics they choose to strike your ass for or not, it really kind of is. It's like as long as you monetize, as long as you're making money off of this thing here, anything that is ours, we can even realistically have these albums up in the back. Like, if they wanted to motherfucking get me on the,
crazy.
Like realistically they could, because technically I'm using their content to monetize this thing that I'm doing.
So that's why you see all these content creators like their brand ambassador shit in the background.
Yeah,
like it's gotta be sponsored. It can't be.
Yeah, or you'll hear
anything
songs.
they're not related to.
Yeah, or you'll just hear like it's like you can look up like non-copywritten songs, like, and people will use those to put in their videos just to be safe from getting their video stricken or getting their page stricken down. Because like after 3 copyright strikes, they take their YouTube. So it's like, I think after 3 strikes, I may have that wrong. I'm not all the way sure on that one. But nonetheless, it's a real level of precaution that you got to take, especially with the realm of content that I'm trying to do with it being about literally all would it be in movies, music, sports, entertainment? This is all literally copyright stricken shit.
Yeah,
That's why it's the lowest tier of like as far as what content creators like make the most. Like it's the lowest tier. Like I think finance is the most like people that give financial advice. I think they like the number one or the top 3 to 5. But like yeah, the copyright laws make this a route that's a lot more difficult. And it's like you would really think just with the pay again with the pay margins and how the splits are, it would be because of the looseness and how we able to use copywritten stuff. But man,
bro, that's crazy that you bring that up. Like with the whole copyright and everything, like the whole content creator shit. Cause I have a friend that had okay. I haven't talked to her in a long ass time, but regardless,
right,
we were on a content creator path together. Like
right,
in a way, we met at like during content creation type shit.
right.
Well, her style content creation was like family friendly,
Mm-hmm.
Disney style. Like that's the kind of
So the money at
right. Like that's where the contract she was trying to land was with like Disney and shit.
yeah,
She wasn't trying to just stay on live apps and stuff. And
yeah.
I don't think anybody was, but
Let it take its course from there. She was going a more. She had a specific route she was going.
yeah, and yeah, she was like famous off that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it became to a certain level of degree that it's like when your content becomes anything that another person can't associate with, or it's just out of their realm too much that they're afraid that if they even come close to it, that any brand won't mess with them. It's like
You're a liability now.
right. It's like damn, it being in a content creator world really does pull
Mm-hmm.
out some bullshit.
It's
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I mean?
decisions
Like,
you got to make.
right. And it's like, man, do you really have the we've off like you willing to throw away
Sacrifice.
people because they just view shit differently. They may not speak on it, but just because they view it differently, you all of a sudden now can't be associated with that person. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the things, bro. That's what the cliche they always say. Everybody can't come with you to fight like as you evolve in life and as you progress. Like that's why I'm a firm believer. Like it's the same way as I've evolved in life, and I've had to leave some people behind. On some people, evolution and evolving, they've had to leave me behind. It's just naturally what come along with this thing called life. Like at a certain point in life where we trying to go and get to, it may not align with the relationship or friendship that we got with somebody. And whether it's a business capacity or just friendship, like the shit.
Yeah, no matter what it is, though, it's like I'll always want the best for anybody, for all of my friends, like anybody that I'm associated with. I want the best for them. I don't want them to stay in the gutter or be in the gutter at all.
Yeah, and
You know?
that's the beauty of it. Like the distance and that change, it don't have to come with any ill will or ill intent. Like, it's both things can be true. Like, we going in different ways and I still love you dearly and want nothing but the best for you. But
Yeah.
that's really how it be. But it's a
I'll take a hit to that. Shit.
real, no, for real, for real.
Not eating up.
No, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of that is why it took such a long time for me to not only jump into it the initial first time when I was doing it, but to really jump back into it now because it's a real level of sacrifice and dedication that it take to do this. Like even with just getting my feet wet and just doing just a video a day, I'm learning like that's the bare minimum for if you taking this serious. Like if you trying to take this serious, like I'm learning that okay, 5 videos a week. That's the very least that you have to be doing if you're trying to do this for real. So it's like okay, just on that, just naturally just trying to do like a video a day, Monday through Friday. It's like okay, just a nice groove to start with, but it's a. I'm definitely peeping already just the difference in the emotion in some mornings. Like when it's Sundays and recording, like some days it'd be that he coughing from the weed or trying not to cough from like that. Yeah, that shit's out. Yep. I didn't realize until this moment that how crazy that shit sounds without being able to see it. Like if you just hear this shit and don't see it, it sounds like your ass just shot up in this bitch.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what that puff coat do.
Oh God.
But hell yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, hit that button. It'll light it up.
Change colors on. Get you red. Personally, hit too strong for me. That's why anytime we congregate, he got me the first couple times with it. First couple times he got me with that motherfucker. I said, oh no, never again. I think the last time I did it, like as I exhaled, like you ever like was exhaling and coughed or like or sneezed at some shit like as you was exhaling and like it made it like 1,000 times worse.
Mm-hmm. Like
that happened and like it felt like I couldn't breathe or even exhale to even cough. Like really exactly what the fuck you was just going through now. Like I was able to get the truest understanding of it. And I said, yeah, nope. Like yeah, I kind of realized like damn. This would be what I need to do if I wanted to really quit weed. Just go ahead and sit with this shit here. Go ahead and smoke on this real heavy.
Yeah, it'll get you there.
Yeah, no, I felt that shit in my toenails. I was like, yeah, it's that shit hit me like I had never smoked it before. But I ain't gonna lie. It'll feel real cool actually starting to do some of these things that being talked about doing, you know. Like it always feels it's one thing to have an idea, but to actually
put it into reality.
Yeah, put the method to the madness. It actually feel good. Like I don't know, I feel like I spent a lot of not even with just people I was around. Like that'd be real selfless. I mean, selfish to try to just put on other people, because I've been guilty of it too. But just a lot of talking and then not being no follow through. So it's really been damn near kind of blowing my mind, bro. That it's really all just coming from just from within. Like it ain't been it was really just a one day just waking up like, you know what? All right, fuck it, it's time. I'm not about to overthink this no more. Like, I had that album of the day I did. It was like, this is what we gonna start at. But like,
but I knew immediately that you had it. Like this is really what I guess I had envisioned with the whole process.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it ain't no rented studio with fucking ring lights and $10,000 cameras and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the goal point, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, but really the most important thing is actually just doing it rather than, I guess, trying to focus on the necessities of it.
Right, like you actually putting it in reality versus just putting it into words. Like we just used to be sitting, I sit on that chair that you pretty much sitting in right now, but
yeah,
we could just kick it back and forth the idea of it.
Yeah.
Now it's actually in reality. Step one.
No, for real. No, that's a really. I ain't gonna lie. It's a beautiful feeling, bro. Then even too, one of the ones being more hard on myself than the reality at hand. And this is what the human brain can do. It can trick you into thinking that the reality ain't the reality. When the reality is one of the ones that really for the past year and a half, it's done really been a conscious effort to do this. To not this specifically, but the actions to match the words. Like that's been a real cognitive thing for me for damn near the last 2 years now. It's like a even with the car thing. Like I even remember the conversations with that. Like with man, it's gonna really feel like these bike rides. Like I'm gonna remember this. Like it's gonna feel good as hell once I finally pull this off.
When it's over.
Yeah, like being able to just seeing that. Like even when you and this is why I even got to give you your credit and the flowers too. Like even you getting me that giving me that window cover, the windshield cover. That was a level of it put a level of battery in my back to an extent to where it's like okay, this level of talking that you've been professing amongst yourself, you've extended to somebody else. So now it gave that different level of like, gotta do it because you done told somebody you about to do it. So now you can't bullshit. It really it made me have to put myself a little take myself more seriously.
You had to put your money where your mouth was, right?
Yeah.
And I'll even dig a little deeper on you on that one. So when I gave you that cover, it was like an extension of like I want like this is gonna be on your car when you get it.
Yeah.
And you want to see that in your car, right? So hurry up and get one. Like
type shit. I feel that. No, I appreciate it.
And I ain't even gonna lie either. Like that's just a small little gesture, you know. But like,
yeah.
Even with I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm so high right now. All I can think about is actually being closed.
I bet that's what that damn that's what that concentrator do to you.
Yeah, because when I go pick up my wife and my kid, it's gonna be a long fucking drive because I gotta take the detour.
Oh yeah, because yeah. Yeah, man. It all.
What was I saying before that?
Damn, shit.
That's what I mean.
Damn.
Oh fuck, bro. Because that's all I could think about was gradually being closed.
Oh yeah. It no, I do even on top of that, it's
the car thing.
Yeah, I didn't realize this either because my dynamic with people had been at a minimal kind of basis, especially when it comes to other men. Like, but it's yeah, it was a real gratifying feeling being able to pull off some shit that not only I spoke to the universe, but that I spoke to another human, but that I told another man that I was gonna do. Like it was an extension of that pride that already came about just from naturally doing it. Like if I hadn't told a soul, that would have been the case. But doing that, it added to that, and like it really added fuel to that fire. And it's hell yeah, bro. I can't do nothing but thank you for that because it made me have to take my own self a little bit more serious and look at the way that I'm looking at your perception or viewpoint or reaction of it, just on my own. Like, really, like, yeah, how he look at it is cool, but fuck that. Do you want to, like, you need to do this. Like, this for you. Like, but it was a blessing to have somebody come along while I was on that journey in the midst of that to be able to add to that. Like I truly appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. And I never do anything with a like I don't know. I'm not looking at it in a. It's like no thanks needed. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, for sure, for sure.
that's
Oh, no,
something-
man,
just something-
that ain't how I do things, man. That's the human in me. We at least for me, I gotta acknowledge that I feel it's necessary as humans for us to hear that praise about ourselves from others.
Yeah.
Whether it's something we was gonna do, or whether it's something we ain't even looking for in the aspect of doing it. You know, it's still something that's the same way that it's the same way that you give without no expectation. Like it's that same extension. You feel me? It's just like when the spirit tell me that there's something that need to be said. You know, it's just like when, you know, the spirit tell you it's a good deed or something you should do or say to somebody.
See, but I be looking at it like I know you're thankful, so it's like you know what I mean. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no thanks needed. That's all.
About it. Fuck what you said.
Fuck
The
what you
human
said.
did you did it. The human and all of us did it. God damn it, we all did. We all deserve acknowledgement.
Fucking demon.
God damn it. God damn it. If you said I don't got to. God damn. We all deserve a little bit of acknowledgement and praise, man, especially for the good we trying to do when we trying to do it.
Right. You're like,
Cause shit,
come on, goddamn darkness, fucking vampire.
Man.
Fuck you.
For real, I mean shit, but that's the human experience though. The duality of this shit, of the good and evil. Because this where that onion aspect come in at. This is we about to peel the layer back. This where that onion come in at because in the joking aspect, it was like, yeah, you evil motherfuckers. But in the reality of it, all of us as human beings have both in us. That evil and that good in us. And it's that balance of shit. Which one gonna come out more and which one gonna be the battle of which one we trying to keep at bay. But it's like, both of them is there. And it's like, you ain't no less human for that motherfucking, for that darkness that you talk about. Because for one, it ain't as dark as you like to try to claim it is, or as you like to try to make it appear to be. Like it's a lot more light in you than you like to try to give off, or like be seen. And then for two, shit, bro, just as I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the last year, I've been trying to humanize this thing a lot more, man. Like and with that, it make it easier to give not only myself some grace, but see the grace that shit we all really all deserve. Like in the truest extent, and that it goes against the moral compass to an extent because that extends to those that have really been on that dark side of that evil that we laugh and joke about, like that real, like you feel me, like this even extends to them.
Bro, you know what's crazy is you actually just hit me with some shit because
Talk to me.
now that like you say that, it's crazy because my dad was saying the same shit last night. Like I was on the phone with him and I was like, we were on video chat and me and my wife we were talking about a video of this puppet that is a comedian. And he was roasting somebody, and we were extending off of that.
Right.
And my dad was like, "I don't see what's funny. Like, why do you have to joke about that's somebody else's expense? Like, that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's, son. Like, how would you feel?"
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, well, first of all, fuck you, Buzzkill. Like, I don't know why like, you never made fun of anybody in your life. Like, don't act fucking like a saint now.
Right, true. That's true. That's true.
I literally said that. I was like, don't act like a saint. Like, you haven't done that before. I'm like, what the fuck you trying to fool? Anyway,
That's that evolution thing, though.
Yeah, but then that's what I was telling him. I'm like, you don't do shit that you did 21 years ago. I don't do shit that I did fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I grew up like just like you did. Just because you hit 30 doesn't mean that you didn't change after 30. You didn't just stay the same. You know what I mean? Like you still evolving. Like until our last breath, we evolving. So.
But see, this is the crazy part about it, though. Both of y'all right. And neither one of y'all in the wrong. Y'all both absolutely motherfucking right. That's that's the duality of life, bro. I swear. It's like neither one of y'all, because you absolutely right. It's like
yeah, I know I'm right. I'm like,
you got to tilt your nose.
Right.
You got to tilt your nose down a bit because I'm still evolving. Also on his side of it, it's like yeah, that's true. While you evolving, grow the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's neither one of y'all is wrong. It's a true meeting in the middle of two rights, and with that,
right.
It comes that evolving and understanding.
But that's the thing, though, is he was also speaking on the fact that it's like, that's just, dark. That's just, a dark energy to have. Like, you don't want to have that. Like, you don't want to be that negative person that's just making fun of everything. And it's like,
yeah,
okay, you're right.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It did too, especially now that we doing the content shit. This could make it more fun to put on wax and to really talk about too. But yeah, no, bro. You you got on my goddamn nerve when we was watching Matilda.
No shit.
Not the whole movie, but it's like it was a little bit of that. Like a damn. This is the most joyous movie ever. This motherfucker still got some of that grit in him.
You know what's crazy as hell? I actually saw something about Matilda.
It had been on my mind for a minute. I don't know what had, man. You called me at the right time as I was watching, because I ain't gonna lie, that's my top 5 movies.
Oh yeah, nah, don't get me wrong, I love that movie.
Dustin checks in, Little Rascals,
Matilda, Little Rascals, bro.
Casino, and no, Casino wouldn't be in my top 5. My 4th I have to be
Casino, really?
Casino would be in my top 10.
I can see that, but 5.
Yeah, nah. My 4th it'll be
Clifford.
Damn. You know what's crazy? I never even seen the movie. Only the show. I never saw the movie.
No, I never saw the movie either. I was talking about the show.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think. Damn. No, that's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick. I damn near just put myself on the spot like that. And I'm not about to fall to the pressure just because I'm recording. That's too tough of a one to give.
Don't act like Emily wasn't one of your fucking one of your ride-alongs.
Nope.
Was like, hell yeah.
I'm sure
I ride with Emily.
No, hell no.
Emily and her big ass red dog.
Nah, I fuck with Scooby. Yeah, see, it was couldn't see it. As much as I love dogs, you couldn't get me with every dog on just cartoons and TV shows.
Nah, you right.
You feel me? It was see, Scooby, they got me.
Yeah, like, I don't fuck Paw Patrol. We don't do that shit.
Yeah. Goofy was cool.
Yeah, Goofy was cool.
Cat Dog was straight. Cat Dog was cool. You feel me? It was...
Yeah.
It, actually, now that I think about it, it was really an overload of dogs to the point where... And then, too, that Nickelodeon versus PBS kind of like cartoons was...
But here's the thing, though, is Nickelodeon was on, like, cable programming.
Yeah.
And PBS was on that shit that you could fucking wire up.
Yeah.
Channel on top of your TV and get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you didn't have to pay for it.
It was some real good shit on PBS, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right. So that's why, like, Clifford was, like, a lot of kids' I guess, choice, because they didn't have that money, or the parents didn't, to where they could watch Nickelodeon and get that, fucking super awesome cable experience. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I feel it. But see, that even with that though, it comes and this I guess it's from my time frame of that being a little bit shorter, because I think it probably was by the time I was 9 years old, my everything started to like change, and like I really started to see the increase with like my parents, my mother specifically, like the financial aspect and like the way we was living and the cost of living and how she changed it. So it was like a real small window of really living in the hood for real that I had. But it was like all that to say that PBS had an educational connotation to it that kind of took away from that I was blessed enough to really looking back at it to not have fallen into, because like I still was watching PBS with a choice. Like I was had the option of Ed, Nettie, all of the Courage the Cowardly Dog, but it's like no, this is I'm trying to see what this is how the next Animaniacs come when they come on. You feel like it's
fucking what Courage? See, just like Courage, right? More dogs.
Yeah, you feel, yeah.
Like,
another dog.
But that's the thing, though. Is like those dogs that are on, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, all that shit, Disney, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are the cartoons on steroids.
Let's peel the layer back.
Versus what like PBS was offering.
Let's
PBS
really peel the
was
layer back.
offering like the low budget cartoon, and then you go to cable, and then cable offered more like.
I'll take it a step further, bro. I think that Nickelodeon, Disney, and Cartoon Network offer more brain rot version of cartoons, where PBS offered versions that really fulfill that entertainment level and void that we had as kids, while also teaching us something. Like they kind of did what Nick Jr. did and started. They took that baton and ran with it. I feel like how you could watch Blue's Clues and learn something. You could watch Dora the Explorer and it's essentially teaching you another language. Like it's still certain words to this day that I know specifically because of Dora the Explorer. Like so, it's like they kind of took that baton a little bit with Zoom Boom Fool, goddamn Arthur. What was the other one with she had the hat, the big comfy couch.
Oh, big comfy couch.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like it was certain ones that the Magic School Bus. Like they really balanced that level of education along with the cartoon.
It's crazy that they shut that down.
It's really funded by the people. Like all of that. Like PBS is funded by the people. So it's like they really grassroots donation based. So it's like shit. When people stop giving, they really can't do nothing no more. But like the Mr. Rogers, the Bob, like all of that was. I ain't gonna lie. Really looking back at it, that was probably one of the. And I don't know whether it was vicarious or somebody or it was the decision made for me or what, but still having that attachment to PBS, like once cable kind of came that big boom of kind of like the cartoons really took over and video game, like just that entertainment started to take over. That was really the only hope that was left.
You know what's crazy? I just had it's kind of dark, but
talk to me.
So my son, like, he's only 3 months right now.
Mm-hmm.
4 months, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's gonna be a time, just like when we talked about it, that you had a realization that a person that you idolized, that you looked up to, wasn't with us anymore. My son's gonna have that realization one day with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gonna be like just like PBS, you know what I mean? Like it could be something like, oh, he's watching Mr. Rogers, shit like that.
Yeah, we all get to a point where we find out wrestling is scripted, right. Or we find out that the
WWE was scripted
anyway. Yeah, or that the HBO porn they was just dry humping. The HBO corn they was just humping. They wasn't really doing nothing. Like these. Once you get to I think that's what childhood is. It's really just not pulling the curtain back on the child's imagination, and it's really on us what we do with that once that curtain get pulled back. Once we get older, like, do we let the truth kill our imagination, or do we find new avenues to express it? Now that the ways that we used to we find out the truth? Or do we just find new ways to appreciate what we've been attached to all these years? But that really be the choice or the challenge of it. It's like either that's why it's you look around here, it's nothing but nostalgia. It's movie from Belly from the 90s, Woodstock from the 60s. It's a goddamn the Platters from the 50s. Like,
I was gonna say album from cities.
yeah, like you feel it's all of these different like levels of
Eras.
yeah that we've gone. And mind you, it started in a level of looking at celebrity worship. Just to put it all the way honest, like having an attachment to the celebrity rather than the content, and getting older realizing that yeah, I'm attached to the work and not the person, which made it a lot easier to really just look at everything as just entertainment and not compartmentalize the human and dehumanize, again, that humanization thing, dehumanize them and look at them as holier than thou or just not like a person because it's such an attachment to their work that they done did. When in reality, you could be the biggest piece of shit. It's just you made a great song. And that's where the relationship lied. And ever since I think once Nipsey Hussle died, that was where I really made that it stopped being something that I think about and it's like no, we really we gotta really look this in the mirror. Like I started to realize like it was certain voids that was being filled throughout my life with all of these different characters. Like I used a lot of this shit just to fill voids in my childhood that wasn't there. And it hell yeah, it made me have to peep like, yeah, these figures, these is not your parents, these not your siblings, these not your it's not your God.
Yeah.
They just humans that you just been able to have a human connection with based off of their God given talent and creation. But like,
But like they don't know your existence. Like they don't know
and
your
vice
name,
versa.
They don't know who you are.
And they shouldn't have that pressure.
No.
They shouldn't have that pressure of just waking up as a human and having to have the expectation of somebody viewing them as oh shit, hit the microphone. Somebody viewing them as more than a human. Like, and that's what we do to celebrities. Like we dehumanize them to the point where
We set such an expectation that it's
mm-hmm.
like they almost have no other choice but to start a drug addiction.
Yeah, and to lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Even I was even watching something Michael Jackson. He said he would leave every night. He would leave and just walk, like just walk around like his neighborhood, and would just hope and pray that somebody would say something to him, somebody would talk to him. Like he can't nobody notice him or nothing, but just would hope that a stranger would just start a conversation with him. And he said it'll never happen. He just ended up just taking a walk around and just coming back home. But just being the biggest, the pinnacle of fame, and the biggest celebrity we've ever seen, the biggest artist of all time. And the one thing he prayed for and wanted was just for a stranger to talk to him. Was just for a human interaction that didn't come at the cost of him being the biggest pop star in the world.
That's crazy.
It's the biggest. It's like, damn, man, the nerve of us. He gave us Thriller. Like, he literally gave us, bro, he gave us Smooth, bro, he gave us Another Part of Me. Like, the nerve of us.
Not alone.
Like, the nerve of us to get all of this beautiful art from these people at the sacrifice of all these, just what you was talking about earlier, the relationships, the evolving, having to separate yourself from people based just off their viewpoint, or if they not trying to come along with what you want. It's like at the price of all of that, and we still dehumanize them to the point of death just to shame them for it once it happened. It was one of them ultimate ones where it's like, damn, I've been on the wrong side of history for quite some time.
You know what's crazy is there's an episode on South Park. We don't keep we're gonna talk on this one. I know you don't really care for South Park, but like
Talk to me.
there's an episode they did that was like society takes a celebrity and magnifies them to the point where they just go fucking crazy and kill themselves. And when they do, that's when they're satisfied. Like, but the thing is, they're doing it as like a sacrifice to a god or something for like
This,
props.
bro, I
Like
look
some
at this shit as the
children's porn
circus.
shit.
No, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that's pretty much the reality of it is that society looks at celebrities like a circus
Us, yeah, we do.
attraction, and we want something freakish or like we all act like we want the best for a celebrity or whatever. But when something tragic happens, people don't speak on it, but deep down, yeah, that's what you truly wanted. You wanted something crazy to happen.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
And that was the part that I really had to accept. Like, oh, like it's a fucked up circus, but it's entertaining nonetheless. And it's one of the ones that as I've gotten older, I've started to shift from it to where now my level of my circus has started to change a little bit more, and now it ain't as chaotic and it's filled with as much entertainment as it was. Now it's almost like the parallel to Nickelodeon and PBS. Like I'm kind of reverting from the aspects of the circus that was more so entertaining and fulfilling that aspect, and now it's like I want something that fulfills different aspects. Like even this jazz, for instance, like it's a change, but it gives that same type of fulfillment just in a different aspect versus where like when I used to listen to Future in 2017 or when Slime Season 1 and 2 came out, like you feel me, it's just different aspects of the circus, I guess, that I'm embarking
yeah,
on.
no, you right. Because I mean, I'm not listening to anything that I was listening to in 2017.
You feel me?
Like nothing that I was listening to.
Man.
Like just the other day, I mean, when my wife was dropping me off at work, she needed the car.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled up a couple of songs that I listened to back in the day. Because
Mm-hmm.
like I had like around 2017, I think around then, I had a rave scene,
Yeah.
like a rave phase, if you will.
Yeah, if I with the raves and shit.
Yeah, and my wife, she did too, but her rave experience was completely different than what mine was. Like
Right.
her shit was, in the backyard of somebody's house somewhere,
Right.
like in the middle of nowhere. Mine was in an establishment,
Right.
like actual DJs. Like,
Yours is kind of more so what you envision when you picture it.
right, like when
Yeah.
when
When you
somebody
think of a
says-
rave, yours is kind of more so to that.
like that's the idea of what you think. Anyway,
Okay. I feel you.
so that's my experience versus hers, and what I listened to was not what they put on or played what she was listening to.
Right. Right.
So
What's the ages between y'all?
she's 26, I'm 30.
Okay, so yeah, that 4 year gap too is even with my ex, we had that same gap. It's because a 4 year gap, that's different high school classes basically. Like we would have like I was a senior when you was a freshman, so it's like
Yeah.
the music aspect is gonna be unless you found one of them ones that got like just like we was talking about like just kind of how we got like a somewhat of an older soul and into that like into the history and the culture of this shit.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like, I have fucking VHS tapes still. You know what I
Feel
mean?
what I'm saying? Like, and I got the DVD. Like, you feel me? So it's like, unless you find one of them ones, it's gonna be almost like a generational gap. Especially with social media in our era, forced to grow up and age a little bit faster to where now 30 feel like 40. To where you turn 30, there's certain shit I used to hear people talk about in their 40s. Now I feel like it's the conversation with even with us and people our age. And it's like this is different. But it's like it definitely I think this internet aspect play a part in it though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
100%.
like the change, and it's one of the ones that I think with just further with more time and people able to do studies on it and shit, it's gonna be more information that's gonna come about from it. But yeah, this shit definitely ages us a lot faster. All right.
Plus, you know what I'm gonna be able to say to my son one day is, I was around her in MySpace. You know?
Even deeper than that, bro. We the last of the we are really the last of an era that doesn't exist and is never gonna come back. Life before the smartphone and social media.
Yeah.
Like we were a part of that small little window of life right before it, and right when that shit changed and took off. So it's like an indifferent balance that every generation,
The Matrix changed after.
every generation feel, every decade, a generation feel this shit that this is their generation that it happened with. But it's like it's our turn now. We on that chopping block,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I remember when it did too, like,
mm-hmm.
because it used to be like those, fat TVs, and then they were trying to like make it cool by making them clear,
Mm-hmm.
color coded, and then
Mm-hmm.
they did the same thing with like phones, like the wired phones.
I'll take it even deeper, bro. I remember like the one pivotal change I remember really with everything. 9/11. Once 9/11 happened, entertainment and consumption as we know it changed forever. And it's never went back. But it's been like a level of it'll probably take some I don't even know what to call it. But it was a shift that really took place. That really changed it changed everything. Like I think it was a certain level of I think
feel
seriousness.
Like 9/11 definitely had an aspect, like it did play a part in it. But I mean, I'm talking about the release of technology.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
yeah, the consumption of like our entertainment and whatever we were seeing on television was definitely monetized heavier.
Okay, hold up. It's a parallel to it too. Okay. All right, let me draw the parallel then. Well, a year before, but 9/11 being in '01, we fresh off of Y2K.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really the technology boom was 2000. So it's like not even, okay, so now I'm
Everybody
getting,
was destroying their technology in '99 because they thought that it was gonna blow up or like Terminator shit was gonna start happening.
and see, that was why I thought that was what made me realize that people was full of shit and adults was crazy because people were saying that, but I wasn't seeing nobody actually, like only on TV was I seeing like people destroying their computers and all of their electronics. But like in real life, wasn't nobody throwing away their fucking TVs and all of that shit. Like
they spent hard.
everybody,
on that
yeah,
shit. Like,
everybody on the block was taking that chance that their shit was about to blow up. So it was like I'm like, yeah, y'all full of shit.
This
Adults.
This is a $500 chance that I'm gonna take.
Yeah. So it's like, but it's the connection. You got the Y2K and 9/11 being a year apart. I think those two specific incidents, a change came about after that. I think I'm gonna look further into that. That might be worth unpacking and trying to do a deep dive on, but because it was
for sure.
Yeah, because you had the technology boom came about, and then the consumption and the way that we consumed it took a change. It's like we became more. There was a level of seriousness that came about, like all right, the way we played before this shit happened, we not playing no more like this. Like, and I think that trickled down from just a level of seriousness from the threat to music, movies, sports. Like,
but you think that maybe it was a technology boom in the 2000s, and then 9/11 was a desensitization due to the accessibility of the technology that was going to be provided?
Um, well, that's a heavy parallel. I, um,
Like, I mean, it's a reach, but
I honestly, I think the connection that I see between the two is just the level of seriousness that technology was being taken with the year 2000, and I guess versus the emotional shift that us as people took and how that trickled down into our everyday consumption with movies, music, entertainment, etc., politics, everything. Like it was I mean, even I think that's where the TSA originated from. Was after 9/11. Like there was no TSA before. Like it was a level of overall life that was impacted and changed after that. That I think a parallel with the extension of technology, it run hand in hand with that shift. But yeah, the only parallel I think I'm drawing that as seeing is just the moral change, I guess, or just a change in us as humans and how we consume and how we put out the shit we was entertained by and consumed with movies and music and
yeah,
politics and really just life in general. Like
yeah, no, life in general, as we knew it, changed 9/11 as well, and it definitely changed during COVID too. COVID was
yeah,
just another 9/11 in a way. Like,
no, I ain't gonna lie. It COVID was one of them ones where see 9/11, it was still a large amount of us. I only just saw it on the TV. COVID it hit home for damn near all of us. Like
yeah,
it was a different level of okay, this just ain't no shit that they talking about in the news trying to scare us
right.
with.
This
Like
isn't just in New York.
yeah, like you feel me. I didn't have like I had a neighbor that my neighbor and my step grandfather passed away from it. So it's like once that shit started to hit home, it's serious now. So it's like just with being in that myself and then other people around me being in it, it's like damn, this is we in it.
Yeah,
So it's like I ain't gonna lie. I think COVID was. I think that was a level above as far as impact wise. 9/11
yeah,
because we lost at least a million people.
yeah.
I
We
want to
went
say
over
millions.
9/11.
Yeah, I'm talking about COVID.
Oh yeah, no, so
Yeah, I think we lost a million, if not millions, with COVID. But 9/11, I think that was one of those ones that
it was like human on human.
it was a I ain't gonna talk about that shit on here, but it was a play. It was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we know what time
Money
it is.
Tree.
We know what time it is on that.
Money Trees is the perfect place for shade, man. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, but the thing is they shook that money free. That's all it was.
Oh, bro, Money Tree grow throughout the month, every year. That money, bro, bro, that's Mariah Carey during Christmas season. That's Macaulay Culkin during Christmas time, bro. Every year we gon'
get out of my face. I'm go home, watch me Home Alone now. That's what I'm gonna do.
No,
Not right now,
facts.
but shit.
Hey, it is about that season too.
It really is.
Yeah,
bro.
for real. Once, especially Thanksgiving this week after Thanksgiving, this Christmas time.
Yeah.
So shit, this the perfect time to put that all the Christmas shit on.
Hell yeah. You know what's crazy too is like, so I'm gonna speak on my work shit for a minute because
Mm-hmm.
this gonna be awesome for me anyway. So Black Friday, right?
Yeah.
I'm a busy location,
Right.
and apparently last year we had a line outside the door like
Mm-hmm.
packed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's busy. Like we gonna have a lot of people on the floor, a lot of people behind the registers. Like we gonna have people. In the
It's gonna be one of them days.
Yeah. So, um, but with that, all of the spiffs still count.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the kicker.
Is it a cap?
No.
Okay.
But here's the kicker. Because we'll all be on the floor and shit. All the spiff for that day will be split amongst.
See, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit.
That's that
That's
bullshit.
that bullshit.
You say that, but that's that bullshit because I'm one of the dudes that's not on the fucking register.
Tough motherfucking. Hey, I don't know how y'all do it at y'all store, but hey, whoever was over there talking to his ass, unless somebody being nice and trying to break bread with somebody else, hey, go on and get. Hey, go get your spiff. Go and get your money. I even when Brittany was in there, I used to tell, hey, he got one of them things over there. Go on and ring him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better go and get your 20, your 75 cents.
But
hell yeah.
You know what the spiffs are this month?
What?
They're the Skyline.
Okay.
Those are $1 a piece.
Oh, okay.
And on Black Friday, we're doing a $5 deal on like mystery ones or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people gonna eat them up. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good money. Yeah, that's But no, that's that bullshit though.
That's a bullshit.
Yeah. Cause see, that'd be some real good money if a motherfucker didn't have to split it evenly with the max amount of people that's gonna have to be on the floor.
6.
Nah. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like at the end of the day, there's gonna be probably about $200 in spiff.
Yeah.
If not more. Right. So we'll just say
shit. It's about to be 1,000. I want to say.
I'm saying minimum. Like,
Okay, minimum.
Like
I
this is
say
the minimum cap. Like this.
I say about 4 or 5 down there. For real. If your store gonna be as packed as you saying it is, which I think it is too, because I used to live over there. Yeah, that's about to be about at the very least through the whole. That's a 500 minimum on the split. I feel like.
Okay, 500 minimum, 1,000 max.
Type shit.
All right, so bet then if there's 6 people, that's some good bread for all of us. Shit.
All right, let's go with the max and say it's 1,000 between 6 of us. It's a little less than 200 before tax. After tax, 1 and some change. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it is. It ain't
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that is still
Cause like we gonna be on the floor selling this shit to people, you know what I mean? We gonna be over there talking it up, telling them like, "Oh, get this bag, or
But see it
try
all.
this bag, whatever." It's just getting them rung up is gonna be one thing.
But see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna come down to whoever, the one who fastest on the register, and whoever really feel like doing the register. That's usually who end up doing it. Like it, our store was smaller, so we'd just split it up like a. If somebody got whoever is over there, you run them up, or if somebody got something that's a spliff, you go ahead and get them. But like, with y'all shit, it's probably more of a whoever the quickest on the register, that's who about to be on that motherfucker.
The other thing though is, I didn't make the playbook. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't me that put people in what position and shit. So I'm not gonna be on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's really one of them ones. It really work out for everybody except the motherfucker who about to be on the register. Cause it's just like, God.
You know what's fucking crazy as shit? Is I don't think they gonna tell nobody.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to.
Until after.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't make no sense to.
Cause see, like I got this told to me by like higher up, corporate higher up. Like this is above district manager shit. My regional manager.
Right.
Did I ever tell you what happened with that whole thing? Bro. Story time. Popcorn ready. Alright. So, remember I had taken like 2 weeks off of work because of my face and shit?
Right.
That whole fiasco?
Right.
So, anyway. when you take that amount of time off of work, I don't care who you are. When you go back, you're gonna be a little rusty on a couple things, especially when it comes to like procedures and shit, like closing procedures.
You was a little rusty when you came back. I got you. I
Right,
got you.
right. So when I came back, I had to close, but I had a call off. So my boss, he asked me if I could come in a little early. I was like, I don't care, sure, I'll help you out.
Right.
So I went in a little early, and he's like, because of the call off, I'll close with you.
Right.
I was like, you open? Like, nah, you good? Like, get your 2 hours, whatever, go home, relax.
Right.
So he takes me up on that offer. He goes home at 6. I close up the store. It's like 8:24, 25, something like that. I know security about to start calling and being like, "Hey, you need to get out of there. Like, you should be done by now. Like, get up out of there." And
Yeah.
so I'm like,
Everybody getting them phone by that time they call in the chain of command and everybody
like,
calling around.
right, like you getting a text message on your phone saying that there's a failed close. Like, I'm not dealing with this shit. So I just hurry up, put the alarm in, and I did the mandatory shit, count money, put it in the register, or put it in.
You left some shit on that, but
right.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't vacuum, I didn't sweep, mop, clean, and wipe down tables, none of that. Like, I
literally just closed.
Yeah. So the store was pretty fucking.
Pretty fucked up.
Pretty fucked up. Yeah.
There we go. Okay,
So,
there we go. I said, just get it out. There we go. It's okay.
The next day, I told myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be in there in the morning. I'll just, as soon as I go in, I'm gonna grab the cleaning supplies. I'm gonna get right on that shit.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Okay, yeah, now I do it, baby. Okay, yeah, I do it, baby. Now. Yeah, what you said? You said you had just told him because you said he was gonna write you up. He said he was gonna write you up, but once you had just cut it to him, he was like, all right, no harm, no foul.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Cause I ate that shit. I was like, I didn't even give him a chance to even address it.
Yeah.
I was just like, that out there was my bad. Like, the night before, I was closed by myself, and that was it. That's all.
I think that main thing just, at least with him, it sounded like is as long as this shit wasn't like, okay, bet. I'm thinking probably in his mind, like, he thinking like, you thinking this shit is cool, or like this is like that, this is okay, or like that this is your standard. Like, I'm like, no, it was just had a day. Okay, cool, bet. Scratch all of that.
But here's the kicker though, is I think what really solidified that was the fact that when I came into the store, I didn't know who he was. I didn't even know he was with us. All I knew was he might be a customer. So when I walked by him in the lounge, I'm thinking, customer. And he saw me going back and grabbing up all this cleaning supplies. So he sees that I'm.
All right, yep, no. Now you're getting that company man back, bro. It was just the fact that you kept it honest.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like.
It was just the fact you came in. Oh, it's your shit, bro.
I did keep it being with
bro. Him seeing you clean and in there.
I definitely came in with the initiative. I was like, I'm coming in to clean and do what I said I was gonna do to myself, but I didn't even know who this dude was. So it wasn't like I was going in there with, oh, this is corporate. I better look good for him. Like, nah, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Bro,
you did because I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah, bro. That ain't had shit to do with it, bro. It was just the fact that you owned it. Once y'all found out who each other was, it was once you found out who he was, because you already knew who the fuck he was, it was okay, this is what it is. It's like, okay, but this ain't your normal standard. I'm thinking you thinking this shit is cool. You just had a day. All right, bet. But yeah, you being honest and upfront, that was but him seeing you, like, damn, he just got straight to it, not knowing who I am. Look at that. Like,
but here's that's what I'm saying is I think that's why I say with the whole Black Friday thing is that he don't tell nobody until afterwards because the way he told me was all hush hush. So I'm like, all right, I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, but I can't save you from it.
I'm like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Like, I'll let you guys do all that. So I'm cool with it, but I can't speak on anybody else.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd be cool with it because I'm not on the register, but still.
I was about to say that. Like, that's what I said. This is cool, but if you're not working the register, this is cool to them all. This is really some free money. You ain't got to do shit for real. you could really just motherfucking chill. It really, the people who it's a, yeah, it's, and then too, the money is only gonna be at that max amount if everybody is on that same level of urgency of spliffs. So if it's only if it's only 1 to 2, or God forbid even 3 to 4, it's still ain't even, and it's still picking up the slack for somebody that's about to get some free money.
You know what's funny as a motherfucker too is I feel like there's definitely gonna be a call off or two on Black Friday.
Bro, that's what come with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
That,
But
yeah.
but you gotta think the process of elimination. You don't work Black Friday, you don't get that benefit.
You think they're not gonna have somebody come in to work like it's a? They gonna have somebody come in to substitute and fill that void.
Because like the way I see it too is like if
you think they're gonna leave a big store understaffed on Black Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the way that I'm envisioning this happening, just because of the way the pattern of this person is, they gonna call off day of. They gonna have time to pull nobody up nowhere.
Brittany used to do that shit to us, bro. They that sent somebody, bro. If they send somebody to our store the day of a call off on a normal day, they gonna send somebody to y'all shit on Black Friday, bro. There's no way they leave. I'm telling you, they not leaving that store in specific understaffed on Black Friday, because they didn't do it to us on a normal motherfucking day. When I've never seen a day in that bitch where you've even needed 2 people to work the register. Like, even at that bitch being the most packed, one person working that bitch by themselves, working the store themselves, could still handle it and manage it. It actually make the day go by fast as fuck. Like it's like they'll find an old ass lady to come up there for 3 to 6 hours in fucking Richmond in a store that's, bro, damn it about the size of this apartment. They not leaving that motherfucker. I don't see it. The Richmond store is probably about the size of this apartment.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Like if you take all the walls down in this motherfucker and repurpose it the way that they got it set up, smaller to an extent, of course, but that's like a probably minus the humidor. It'll be a. Well, actually, no, I take that back. You can put a small humidor in this motherfucker. You just have to knock all the walls down. But yeah, I don't see it. Y'all store too big, bro.
Yeah.
And then too, they be on that bullshit about certain motherfuckers making too much money. Like they even was fucking with. That's how they almost lost Jess. Like she was getting a bunch of overtime, and then they started fucking with her normal hours. Like she started covering a bunch of shit, working in other stores, and then out of nowhere her normal hours started getting cut.
See, and that's the thing is, oh, God damn it. That's what my regional manager was telling me, was that he was gonna give me more responsibility and shit, and give me more hours at other locations, so that way it's not messing with my areas, like hours, but I could go cover at other locations in different districts and shit.
As long as that overall hour ain't no less, I'm cold.
Yeah, that's basically what it was, and I also get a travel bonus for that as well. So
yeah, that's why it's like a, and that was exactly what they had Jess on. Like she I think it was like a month and a half where she it was really like it was done like a month where she wasn't even at our stuff for real. Like she was just doing the traveling shit, and then once it came time for her to come back to just to work our store, just work her store, they started cutting her hours, and I think she had mentioned something that it mentioned like it was like yeah, she was getting too much overtime, and like that's why they started fucking with it. And I'm like, that don't even make sense to me. Like that don't make sense to me. How's a employee getting too much overtime if the work is there to be done and they choosing to do it? And y'all not cutting the overtime hours. Y'all are cutting my normal regular hours that I was already working outside of doing this. Like the only overtime is the shit that y'all asked me to do. It's like I'm basically getting punished for doing the shit that y'all asked of me.
Yeah, there'd be a problem with that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, well, like I'm not relocating to these stores to make up for the hours that I'm supposed to be making in my home location.
But yeah, that's why I said some dirty shit. Cause see, if you do it like that, then the employee has the option. If you present it like that on the front end, then they have the option. But when you present it like, hey, do you want to do this to make this extra money that it come with? Employee, hell yeah, I'll do that. Then you do it and you come back, and now your hours is getting cut. It's like oh, I'm not making shit extra at all. This is just the even. Y'all just needed me to do some extra shit under the pretense that it's a bonus with it. But in reality, y'all gonna even this shit out on the back end with my hours that I'm supposed to normally be working.
Yeah, see, I'll address that shit immediately.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's
you ain't playing with me.
yeah. That's why I'm like, I know it's. But see, I know every employee everybody got their perks and got their own shit that they got set up to. So it's like I know she got it set up to where the juice is worth the squeeze for her, or at the very least to where it's something that she getting extra out of this shit to make it worthwhile. But it's like yeah, it'd be shit like that to where it'd be like yeah, it's that morale, the employee morale be real big for me when it comes to place of employment. Like how the employer treat the employee is real serious for me. That's why I'd be once I see certain shit, you can't unshow. It's just like a relationship. It's like once you done pulled the curtain back, you can't get back on stage and start dancing like it's something that it ain't. Like, and that'd be one thing that a lot of employers don't give a damn about showing is that hand that they don't really care about their employees. Like,
Yeah, and that's the fucked up part too. They always be
no, it ain't.
bringing people in under false pretense that they care and they don't.
No, it ain't. It ain't fucked up. It's on us as the employee to know what we getting into, and just like I was describing, make sure that that juice is worth the squeeze for you when you punching that client, whatever way that might be. But it's like knowing that you walking into a fucking, so make sure you do some fucking.
Yeah.
That's really how I done always looked at it for real. And that, aside from the few that it's done really been like oh, this is different. Okay, I can really chill here for a minute. But yeah, that ain't really how it's diamond in the rough. That shit there is very rare. Like that's damn near some non-profit on some shit some startup company type shit. Where like you was one of them ones that was there before this shit took off. So now you got some different type of seniority to fuck with within the company. But like, yeah, man,
I ain't in their shoes.
Yeah, it's capitalism done really destroyed the workplace to a degree where humanity almost is non-existent when it comes to higher up you go on the corporate level. Like,
yeah, they don't call it a cutthroat business for nothing.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy even with Chris. I knew Chris was gonna get the fuck on when you and Jess was telling me the story about no, stop about fuck, he don't work there no more. What the fuck am I thinking about? When you had told me he gonna owe girly the money, I'm like, oh yeah, he not about to be there. I was like, he about to get the fuck on. But everybody get rid of his ass. That was the moment I'm like, yeah, he about to make a move. He about to make a move. I couldn't figure out if it was him making a move or them moving him, but I'm like, yeah. And I don't know why, because it didn't really correlate all the way to that, but it was just somewhere it's like wait, huh? Down there, man, up like what you doing, bro? Because like you only, in my experience, you only do that when you do that. It's like if you ain't doing that, it gives the impression or to look like you're doing that. Either way, this just is not a good look. It's all this ain't no good look.
Right, like
Like this look bad. This looks very this looks very bad, bro. Like I was always told if somebody offer you a trip to Miami, if somebody offer to fly you out, you're gonna have to expect to sit on their lap at some point. Not saying that that's right, but you should be prepared for at some point them to expect
that's
for you to sit on their lap at some point.
like, I mean, yeah, that's ain't nobody on this motherfucking planet Earth that's out there like I will flight you out just to have a nice evening with you.
There are, but you shouldn't expect that. Is all I'm saying.
Dumb.
There are, but it's just as rare as this shit we talking about with an employer that cares about their employees. You shouldn't walk out here expecting to find this. That's all we say. Even it's possible, very possible, just not likely. We just talk about likely.
Very unlikely. Like,
man. That's why it's like walking into it just knowing like, just do some fucking. You just gonna have to do some fucking because it's all. But yeah, that was one of them ones. I'm like, and then too when you add the dynamic, like the power dynamic, it's like but you can't do this. This is a conflict of this could go very bad. There's a lot of different ways this could go bad, and this is without knowing the context of how and why y'all got to the point of comfort of loaning money.
Yeah, like it makes you wonder.
Man, bro, I swear this is where my mind was as I'm listening. I'm like, oh,
like it really do make you wonder.
for real, bro. And then not too long after a motherfucker just gone, it's like yeah. What's that saying they always say? HR people used to always let us say, well, there's smoke, there's fire. God damn it.
Yeah, and guess what? He's like, I guess, married or whatever.
Oh no, bro, I ain't gonna lie. For the first time I see him, I knew he cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like with certain, you could tell. Not all the time, but certain ones give that vibe off more than others, and it's like it's hard to explain, but that was one of them ones I definitely got that vibe. Never got that feel like if something came in here looking right, you'll get on that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if something
he definitely does have that vibe to him.
yeah, for sure. Like even with just how just even his nature of just trying to find conversation to discuss that he felt like would be inclusive to me. Was really just trying to find conversation to pander me into. It was like oh yeah, I see what the fuck this is. Cause it's like I'm almost willing to bet y'all was not talking about Leprechaun Back to the Hood before I came in this motherfucker. Before I just walked in this bitch. And now all of a sudden this is like it's a yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's the topic.
Yeah, but nah, he definitely I don't know if it's his look too or just the vibe, but he definitely it's that vibe. Like, yeah, if it's something that you find desirable under the right circumstance, you definitely get off. What thing with these headphones? I hate what it do to your damn hair. I'm about
You
to
don't have that indent.
Man, I'm about to like Thomas Jefferson once I take these shit off. Or George Jefferson.
Whichever one has the fucked up hair.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
guess that is one thing I can be happy about. My hair's all flat, straight.
Yeah, yeah, that is the one thing about having goddamn next goddamn dog hair. You ain't gotta worry about this goddamn your shit napping.
Nah, but if I don't brush it after a while, it will start getting dreadlocks.
Just locks, call them locks. Take the dread off it.
Start getting locks. How's
Oh shit. Yeah, that'll be the last time we ever see each other.
that? I come over here looking like fucking
B-Rad from
Malibu.
yeah, that'd be the end. Like a
Good run.
yeah, yep, had a good run. Was hoping we wouldn't come to this point, but
Here we go.
yeah, we've gotten here. But it's okay. It's okay.
The world keeps spinning.
Keeps on churning.
Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, nah, that never happened though. I get cornrows before that happened.
Yeah, even that'd be a tough sell. That'd still
Looking
be
like who Carl from
from Shameless.
Shameless. Yeah, that's the show.
Yeah, that'd be one of the ones too where it's like, yeah, nah, I can't do this. Yeah, nah.
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I see you going off on a different path on your journey.
I'll tell you this right now. My scalp couldn't do that. Like
you
I wouldn't. I couldn't.
No, bro, you believe me. You telling me so, you telling me it's crazy.
I couldn't do it.
No, I know.
Like,
I know.
That shit looks like it fucking hurts.
No,
It
bro.
looks painful. I'm good. You can keep that.
I know, bro.
Keep that all day.
Yeah, bro. It's one of them ones I've just from experience, just from seeing in person the few that have tried it. You damn that all but bleed your fucking scalp trying to do the shit like the. Oh yeah, that's why I said I know. Like literally.
Man, it give me a fucking headache just thinking about it. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight as narrow on that.
Yeah, I love this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like the balance of the multitude of different looks you can do with this shit is yeah, I wouldn't have this shit no other way.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. You have to have a certain texture of hair to really.
Yeah, that's what make this. That's that difference with the shit that make it one of the ones where why hair is really a culture in itself, especially amongst people of color, black people especially, but really people of color, because it's just such a rich history in it. Like, and then it's evolved so much. Like it's really an aspect of this shit. Like it's really a form, an artistic expression within itself. If you want it to be, if you want to make it such, like it's a real powerful thing. Like I don't know why, but I just think that like even back like to that 70s period up to now, to where like we've evolved from like the truest appreciation of like just that fine tuning that afro to now fine tuning the length and like kind of how Samson in the body like the strength in the hair, but like instead of having it puffed out like the locking it, like it's a hell yeah man, that's some of the coolest shit ever.
See, like with hair, it's always occurred or not occurred, but it's always been to me like there's certain hairstyles that are for certain people, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with the fact that it's cultural appropriation, but it's more or less just because that's not genetically what your hair is supposed to do. Like my hair isn't genetically for
exactly, and that's what make it the cult. That's what make it a cult. Like the being able to have that versatility to do really damn near any one of these motherfuckers. For at the very least, for it may not stay, but you could pull off really damn near with this texture, damn near any type of hairstyle. So it's damn near like a shit. Like how you going? It's like a style. It's like shit when you decide like what type of clothing you once you get to a certain age where it's like this the style of clothes I'm gonna wear. Like it's kind of like that. Like you feel me? Like am I gonna go the wave route? Am I gonna grow it? Am I just gonna do the side? Am I gonna do the mohawk? Like am I just gonna leave it out and like just put the oil in it and just spray it with the hair oil every day? Like just having the different amount of shit, different ways you can go with it. It's like
exactly just having that option. Like you have multiple options. For me, shit, my options are brush it out. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Yeah, I did. Like, so yeah, it's not really it's not a thing that holds as much of a significance because it was never not like I get it, but it's like that's what be making these dumb.
Like, oh, do you want to put it in a ponytail? Like, okay, well, that's cute. Mm-hmm. What, you want to be a fucking, you want to go suck some dick later? Like that's pretty much the extent.
Yeah, and see, I've noticed that, and see, it's crazy you say that because see, I've noticed with white people, especially with white boys, it's a certain connotation, and it's crazy even having you here as a white boy with long hair. Y'all get a certain type of just even what you just said right there, like that be the connotation, like that be the stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. The first fucking thing that somebody gonna say is like, you gonna go suck some dick? You already got step one done. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my face. Like,
okay, and see that come from. Okay, see, we peel the layer back. And see that come from by it not being with it being the limited options that you said is not nothing that's gonna hold that big of a significance. So it's like it's gonna put it in that realm of like if it's one or two ways to do it. You do it the man way, cut, or the woman way, long. Like it's just a simple thing.
Yeah, but so if we have long hair, then to people that prefer like dudes just be short haired, bald, whatever, to them it's because you suck dick or you gay or it has something to do on that aspect where it's like damn. Yeah, we have to go to that point because what? My hairstyle, like
man, whole time, bro. You could have found a way more heterosexual way to compliment my hair.
Yeah, 100%.
You could have found a way more straight way to say you like my hair.
I tell you about somebody came up in my store one day.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said a motherfucker try. Yeah.
With a wig.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, bro, that's crazy. Yeah. Why am I wearing a wig?
Yeah, that was a scene on The Office. They asked Michael that Kevin asked Michael that on The Office. Michael, is that a wig? Oh, but no, why would it be a wig?
Like,
no, that yeah, it'd be and but see, it is one of the ones though. It's funny. I even be having to people. There's certain shit or certain mannerisms, certain shit that when you got longer hair, it look worse than when you got your shit short. Cause I smiled in the video I posted earlier a certain way at the end, and I'm like, ooh, this is not a good look. Yeah. I'm like, I turn my head a certain way, and you just seeing that damn hair flowing and that smile. I'm like, oh, no.
You know what's funny as though is like, I was telling somebody that when I have facial hair, like when it's all grown out, like not all grown out, but like.
Yeah, filled in.
Yeah, filled in shit. I get in the van, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I gotta shave that up. I gotta clean myself up. So.
That's why I started cutting. That's why I stopped connecting it. Like I noticed, I looked in the mirror one day when it was a little thick. I'm like, you know what? If I just disconnect this shit right here, it won't like the bushiness of this and this. That ain't that bad. But this shit on the side right here, this is where it starts to look a little bit. I start to look a little bit more unsavory. I start to look a little unsafe. Like I might be a threat. Yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah, nah. That's why even I had even wearing the all black with the skull cap. I'm like, no, we gotta do the bucket hat. This skull cap, I look like I look like a motherfucking 90s drug dealer.
The way you up to something.
Yeah, I look like the 90s drug dealer. At least with this bucket hat on, I look like the 90s dope man. it's a different level of fear to come along with it. A different level of ooh and ah versus fear to come along with one versus the other. Like, yeah, I don't want no motherfucking fear when I enter the room. I'd much rather ooh and some ah.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely get that because I'm not.
I do not want nobody to be scared. That is the one. That's the last thing I want. If I walk in the room and people are scared, I done did something wrong or I'm in the wrong room. Or a bad combination of the two.
Nah, I can agree with that. That's definitely how I be feeling like when I'm walking around the way I do right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
And that's why I was like, yeah, I'm not using some sick time for this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not about to embarrass myself.
Yeah, shit. And then too, it's like shit. Working in comfort is the most important thing. Yeah, shit, if I'm not comfortable to do my job,
Nah, I ain't gonna be doing it right. That's for sure.
I like the fact that you put yourself first in that regard. Like, nah, fuck that. I could do it, but I don't like it's. I really like I feel like people shy away from that, and I think if a lot more people leaned into that a little bit more, it'll be a little bit more peaceful. Of just like, nah, fuck trying to over rationalize it or give myself a convincing reason why I can feel good about myself. It's just I don't want to do it, and I would feel better if I didn't do this. So I'm not gonna do it. Like
Pretty much, yeah.
that's the most like, bro. It's so much beauty in that, bro. Like that's a true extension of really just putting yourself first. That same thing we always be talking about, like putting yourself first. Like I really love to see that, bro, because it'd have been so easy to just go ahead and been like, yeah, man, let me go ahead and just work the cut. I ain't gonna be in the register up in nobody's face. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. Like I wasn't. Like I can understand that I have a job. I have shit to do. I have bills to pay. I have a kid to take care of. But at the same time, I also have myself covered. So I don't really have to worry about losing out on anything because I
man.
still have that. Oh, I still have that.
Hey, man,
I
say
still
that
have
again. No,
all
what you
that.
say? You said you got that what?
Huh?
You said that. What's that word to start with an H that you said? Did you say hope? Sound like you said you got that hope.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I got that
Yeah.
hope, but I also have that. I have that sick time that will make sure that I ain't losing out on nothing. So I'm not too worried about putting myself in an uncomfortable position so I don't lose out on anything. Like
And then
I'm all
too,
right.
and then too, be all the way real with you, right? You know the elephant in the room. You know that this shit is a motherfucking pit stop.
Right.
You know that like this, like at the.
And I ain't even gonna lie. If they would have told me, like they would have truly told me and disclosed everything about the shit, they were actually gonna be taking it versus me being without for the next few days would have changed this whole entire thing. Because I would have been like, hey, I need these days off because this is what's gonna be happening. They'd have known ahead of time
Right.
versus me having to hit him with the hey.
I ain't got my motherfucking teeth, so y'all gonna have to figure something out because I'm not coming in that bitch working with no teeth.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to, you know,
Simple. Bro, it's that simple.
like that, but yeah.
Hey, bro, hey, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, no doubt. But that's really what it was that I just wasn't trying to put it into those terms. But yeah, that's exactly what it ended up being. Was hey, they took my shit. They I guess realigning it, so I ain't gonna have it for a few days. And this is I just ain't coming in because I ain't about to embarrass myself like that.
See, some people see as, and I'm glad we're touching on this too, because see, as employees, sometimes we'll forget that this shit a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, my boss, he was like, "I got you. Don't worry about it." Like,
there's no other choice.
There's no other choice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like once you establish this, what the circumstances are going to be.
But he was cool about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't, like, trying to guilt trip me on some bullshit, trying to get me to come to work. Like, he was genuinely just like, cool, I understand. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I mean, because see, this is a circumstance, too, to where the reason justifies the action. So you really be a dick in that regard trying to do that anyway. But even in the regards to where, let's say these wasn't the circumstances, and it still was just you making the choice for you, this same shit would apply. Like, it's we be forgetting that what we say goes, and once we give our circumstances, it's on them as the employer to figure out what they gonna do around what we done established. It's not on us to alter what we done just laid down as what the circumstances are gonna be, and try to edit what we just said we can't put into that. Like, that's why that'll always be another tell sign too when you express a immediate emergency or something like that, and it's that response is still trying to get you to come anyway. It's like pit stop. This is gonna be a quicker pit stop than I probably thought, but okay.
But it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like, I'm still not still no, but yeah, you just let me know that this is just gonna be a pit stop, because that right there is just a showing of not caring. Like, if I didn't just express to you I can't, why would you try to do that?
Yeah. Man, I fucked up.
They're right there in the closet.
No, I'm saying I ain't cleaned this in a while, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah,
oh my god. Ugh, yeah. Oh yeah. See, you talking all that shit about me and my goddamn chops. That shit looks to, bro. That is literal goddamn snuff. That look like a snuff jar. Like when you got the you know when when people got their snuff to chewing tobacco,
yeah,
and you got your little jar.
Yeah, like you talking about a spit can?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But
yeah, motherfucker. That's it ain't so buff.
It
ain't so motherfucking fun here.
Reclaim, bro. You can hit that shit again.
This residue, motherfucker. You can hit this again. It ain't so motherfucking fun here. Somebody shame your way of smoking, is it? Yeah, that shit look disgusting. What you tell me this shit look like? Yeah,
you're just trying to find something to escape.
No, what your ass was saying? That look like that.
Okay. When you have fucking black lung in your bong, you can't be talking about.
Bro, that shit is fucking tar.
At least my water is fine. What I'm smoking through is cool. But what you had going on was some bullshit. That stuff had a whole ecosystem on its own.
Bro, the fact that you don't even need water for that shit there, that is the sickest, the craziest part about it. Like,
but there is water filter system through it. So that's what breaks the difference, is that what my filter system is clean.
It's a vapor, so it's never gonna be anything that the glass is going through is gonna drop through the bottom. Like,
yeah, but what I'm trying to say though.
So it's gonna naturally always stay clean. So the fact that, but underneath it
gets dirty. Like, it gets dirty. I clean it out. Like, I dump it out and put new water in it. But what I'm trying to say though is that I just didn't clean underneath it.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. The water is fine, but that shit underneath it looks like a spit up. It looks like exactly what is in here, but just somebody put it in their mouth, gargled it, and then spit it out. That's exactly what the fuck that looks like.
I'm not smoking on it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That sounds good. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
But you was smoking on your shit. And you was inhaling what was.
You said you're not. You said you're not smoking it, but it's underneath the water. I'm seeing you about to go clean that shit.
It's not in the water at all.
That sounds good.
In the water at all.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh man, whatever. I'm not arguing with you.
Like, it's here, but I'm not consuming it. It's just right here.
It's underneath it.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, man. This was fun. Like, I don't believe I'm about to upload this video of my hair looking like this, but yeah, I think that's I think we got it. That's a wrap.